Travis. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We begin with news from Grenada. Prime Minister Keith Mitchell says government will soon appoint a committee to review the impact of the High Court ruling last month that could result in it having to pay a significant amount of money to public servants who were disqualified from receiving a pension following the enforcement of the Pension Disqualification Act in 1983. In addition, Mitchell said that the committee will be making recommendations on the best working solution to the financial challenge that has arisen because of the judgment. He said, and I quote, "We are confident that we will find a solution that will satisfy the workers and the people of Grenada. I want to make this pledge here tonight. I declare to you that through visionary and mature leadership and through dialogue and reasonableness, we will fix this pension issue." He told supporters that his government would not be appealing the judgment but will be seeking a solution to pay out what is estimated to be more than $1 million in payment from the Consolidated Fund. On March 29th, the High Court ruled that the Pension Disqualification Act, which was originally approved during the reign of the left-wing People's Revolutionary Government of then Prime Minister Maurice Bishop, and then validated by the Validation Act of 1985, was unconstitutional. The pension issue surfaced with the collapse of the 1979 PRG, which during its term in office had established the National Insurance Scheme and replacing the pension scheme for public servants that had been enshrined in the Grenada Constitution. But the High Court ruling has restored. Now for some international news. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has refused to resign after being fined for breaking his government's pandemic lockdown rules, saying he would instead redouble efforts to strengthen the economy and combat Russian aggression in Ukraine. London police fined Johnson and other people Tuesday after attending a birthday party thrown for the Prime Minister at his Downing Street offices on June 19, 2020. The penalty made Johnson the first British Prime Minister ever found to have broken the law while in office. Gatherings of more than 2 people were banned in Britain at the time of his birthday party to curb the spread of the coronavirus. He said, and I quote, "I understand the anger that many will feel that I myself fell short when it came to observing the very rules which the government I lead had introduced to protect the public, and I accept in all sincerity that people had the right to expect better." The fine followed a police investigation and months of questions about lockdown-breaking parties at government offices, which Johnson had tried to bat away by saying there were no parties and that he believed no rules were broken. We head back to the region with news from Jamaica. Jamaica has recorded 405 murders so far for this year, the same figure for the corresponding period last year, according to figures released by the Jamaican Constabulary Force. According to GCF figures, for the period up until April 9th, the island had recorded the same number of murders as had been registered in April 2021. The JCF reported that the St. Mary Police Division recorded the most increase in murders, with 15 up from the solitary case last year. Other divisions with an increase in murders include Trelawney with 13 killings compared to 3 in 2021, Westmoreland with 42 murders compared to 18 last year, and Portland recording a 100% increase with 4 murders this year. The JCF recorded 1,463 killings in 2021, giving the country a homicide rate that reached nearly 50 per 100,000 people. The JCF said also that shootings across the 19 police divisions are down by 13.3%, with 312 cases compared to 360 in 2021 for the period under review. The figure also showed a decline in rape and robberies. That has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching. Back to you, Travis.